So you're thinking about playing Blade&Soul Revolution, but unsure which class to choose? Look no further. In this video, I'm going to cover all classes that will be available at launch, as well as classes that will launch down the road. Blade&Soul Revolution has been out on the Asian and European markets for almost a year now, and has had a few updates, including 3 new classes. One side note, these 3 classes most likely will not be available at launch, as they were not available initially with the other markets. In case they are available though, I will leave these classes towards the end of the video and I will briefly cover them. Thank you for stopping by. If you're new here, be sure to smash that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with the latest mobile MMO content. And without further ado, let's dive right in. First, I will go through each class, its race and strengths, as well as a brief overview. There will be 4 main classes available at launch. These 4 classes are tied to a race and gender locked behind the race. Some classes can be male or female, while some only have one option. Now, there is no true healer or tank class. Similar to Black Desert Mobile, everyone has to fend for themselves. There is group gameplay, dungeons, and PvP, but you will need to carry potions and keep yourself alive. Up first, let's cover the races in Blade&Soul Revolution. The only relevance these races have is they allow you to choose your main class. They don't add any additional game buffs or have any other significance. The first class is Jin. The classes available at launch will be Blademaster and Kung Fu Master. Next is the Gon with the Kung Fu Master and Destroyer. Next is the Yun, which has the Blademaster and Force Master option. Lastly is the Lin race, which shows 4 available classes now, but there will be only the Force Master available initially. Once you select your race, you will have the option to choose the class within that race. Next, let's take a look at the 4 initial classes and their skills. First, we have the Blademaster, which is an all-around character class in the game. The Jin race Blademaster has the option between male and female, while the Yun only has the female option available. They offer a wide range of attack and block skills. Even ranged enemies pose no threat for them, as they can quickly close the gap between their targets. Blademaster offers good offense as well as defense. Being good in both of these helps you unleash the powerful attacks as well as defend against enemy skills. If you're looking for a balanced class with a decent attribute score in attack and defense, Blademaster is the best class here. Now, it's not the best at either, but overall decent at both. This is a melee class, so close quarter combat is necessary with this class, meaning you will have to be on guard when evading boss mechanics or other players in PvP. One of the most mobile classes. If you want a versatile and well-rounded class, the path of the Blademaster is for you. Kung Fu Master is the best DPS/attack melee class in the game. This class is available under the Jin race with both female and male options, while the Gon race only allows for a male option. Kung Fu Masters have powerful combination attacks to counter or force their opponents into submission to render them defenseless. This class excels mainly the offensive and attacker role, thanks to the amazing skills that can cast over the enemies and put them on their knees, literally in no time. Even if you're playing solo, you would not have any sort of trouble completing objectives and killing bosses if you build this class wisely. Focusing on attack, this class is easier to kill as they don't offer a lot of defensive skill abilities, and being a melee class, they do have to be in the mix. Getting caught by them, however, can be deadly as they come equipped with a plethora of CC abilities, including a grapple. Force Master is the only ranged class at initial launch. The class is available under the Lin and Yun races. The Lin offers both male and female options, while the Yun offers only a female option. Force Masters can deal heavy ranged damage, attacking multiple targets at a distance. If you're looking for a ranged DPS class, then the Force Master is the class for you. They have great attack stats, attacking skills, high DPS in battles that can help you finish enemies in no time. They are also great in team play, offering buffs and boosts to your allies. Easily one of the most popular classes to play at launch on the Asian and European markets. Being a ranged attack-based class does mean that they are vulnerable to attacks, so be sure to quickly evade attacks when it's a boss fight or PvP. Destroyer is your defensive juggernaut. Destroyer is only available under the Gon race and only a male option. Destroyer is a slow class compared to the other classes in Blade&Soul Revolution. They can grab staggered enemies and even protect themselves with iron armor. The attack and DPS of this class is not the strongest, being one of the weakest classes in this area. This class mainly excels in defense with high durability and survivability, making him hard to kill. Even if you use good equipment and skill combos, they can be next to impossible to kill with the iron armor. If you love playing as a tank, then the Destroyer would be best suited for you. Also a great option for the free-to-play players who enjoy PvP, as survivability is key, especially against those players that are higher in combat power. So that's the 4 initial classes in Blade&Soul Revolution. In summary, the Force Master is the only ranged class focusing on ranged attacks, also offering buffs and boosts to allies, the most popular class at launch for the other markets. The Blademaster is a balanced class offering both attack and defensive skill set, can be a tank or DPS depending on how you equip your character. Kung Fu Master is the best melee DPS class in the game, offering an arsenal of CC abilities to keep your enemies stun locked. The Destroyer is another melee class, not offering a big DPS skill set. This class is best suited for tank skills and equipment. Now let's take a look at the 3 classes that will come after launch. There's 3 additional classes expected to release for Blade&Soul Revolution. They are the Blade Dancer, Summoner, and recently released was the Warlock. Blade Dancer upon release became the most popular played class in Blade&Soul Revolution. They are only available under the Lin race tree, but they do have the option for both male and female. This class is a fierce melee fighter. They can use a phantom grip to lift their enemies or block all attacks with their blade. If you want a quick-paced class that has a wide range of crowd control skills, the path of the Blade Dancer is for you. Another high DPS attacker class with low defense. Be sure to use wisely in combat and avoid attacks when possible. Focus on attack equipment and skill combos to maximize this class. The Summoner comes equipped with a familiar or a sidekick. These familiars can be customized in the Appearance tab if you choose this class upon its release. They are only available under the Lin race and have both male and female options. Summoners work together with their familiars to help conquer foes. They borrow power from nature itself to overwhelm their enemies. If you'd like to fight alongside a cute familiar to support your allies, the path of the Summoner is for you. The Summoner offers medium attack and low defense attributes. The big focus with the Summoner is helping the team, so if you're a team-oriented player, this class is the option for you. Lastly, we have the Warlock, which was just released on the Asian and European markets a month ago. Warlocks are available under the Jin and Lin races. Both female and male options are available. The Warlock draws energy from the Netherworld to harness the power to bend space and amplifies ally strengths. They can also summon thralls that aid them in battle. If you want a versatile, ranged caster who can strengthen allies, take the path of the Warlock. Has higher attack attributes than the Summoner. With a lower team play attributes, this class is similar to the Summoner. Does focus on helping the team with a higher overall attack base. If you enjoy helping your team while also doling out some attack and being able to summon thralls, then the Warlock class is for you. That covers all 4 initial classes and their respectable races and genders, as well as the 3 classes that were released after the initial launch on the Asian and European markets. I hope this helps you decide on which class to pick on your journey in Blade&Soul Revolution. Don't forget to hook it up by smashing that like button on your way out. I greatly appreciate it. And with that being said, I will see you next time.
보이지 않아도 화려한 치명적 움직임이 깨어난다. 신규 클래스 암살자 등장. 변화는 이미 시작되었다.